Now, Torontonians are no stranger to weather that goes up and down. We see everything in between. We've officially kicked off spring. Summer is in our sights, but we have trust issues. So has winter fully loosened its grip? That is the question. And for a look ahead at spring and what summer could also be bringing, we head over to Dave Phillips from Environment Canada for those answers. Dave, good morning.
Good morning, Eden. Nice to be with you.
Happy to have you with us. So that is the big question. I got to kick it off with that. Has winter officially loosened its grip?
You know, Eden, it isn't. We think we've changed the seasons. We should change the weather. But I don't think nature's got the email on that. And so what we're seeing is March. Think about March. My gosh, we had the snowiest March in 85 years in Toronto. I mean, 2.5 times the amount of snow. And the thing, Eden, I wouldn't put away the snow shovel quite yet. I mean, typically after the first day of spring, Toronto typically gets 15% of its annual snowfall. That's about 16 centimeters of snow. So I don't think we've finished shoveling, plowing, and pushing. But, you know, I never shovel the snow in late March and April. I just wait. What nature giveth can also taketh away. And Eden, listen to this statistic. You know, in 86 years at the Toronto Pearson, there's only been 2 Aprils without any snow. Now, it may have been a trace of snow, but that white stuff is not apple blossoms. It could very well be snow that's occurring in Toronto. So it's typically this year, Eden, it's frustrating because, you know, we want it to be over, even though we had a mild winter. We just, you know, it doesn't work out that way. And we want those kind of temperatures to rocket up. And all we've had are temperatures that maybe got up to 9 or 10 degrees at the most. You know, last year at this time, we had 20 and 19 and 18. So we've been kind of shortchanged. But this is the typical kind of battle that takes place between winter wanting to stay on and summer wanting to get a foothold. It's almost like a grudge match out there.
Absolutely, and Torontonians are always caught somewhere in the middle, Dave. I have to ask, once we do get over this hump of tepid weather between winter and spring, when spring finally does come, are we expecting more rain in the forecast, warmer temperatures, something in between?
Well, I think what we're going to have to deal with, Eden, is for the next, say, 3 weeks, up till, say, the middle of April. We don't think this thing is going to change. And what you're going to get are kind of teasers, little, in a couple, 2 or 3 days, Bill report on a little warm spell coming, and then you're back into the cool air. So it's this back and forth. And your clothes closet, I mean, you've got your winter gear and your spring jacket right there front and center. And in your garage, you've got snow shovel and the rake side by side. I mean, this is the kind of back and forth yo-yo kind of weather, very, very boisterous, and a lot of weathers occur at this time of the year. But I think when we come to the middle of April and beyond, we'll clearly see more of a warm up, more of those long warm days and shorter cool periods, and I think we'll be rewarded by. But April is not necessarily April showers bring May flowers, but April can be more rain certainly than snow, but always tough to get the precipitation right a month or 2 months ahead.
It is hard, but you know what isn't? People dreaming about summer, Dave, thinking about all the beautiful temperatures. Are you seeing that kind of summer for us up ahead, or do you think it'll be more of a rainy one?
Well, Eden, I think it's, you know, I mean, that's still a long ways away, and we can change our mind, and the models can change, but right now, Eden, it is looking like we're going to have a warmer than normal summer. Now, I would hope that we could have one like last year. Every month was warmer than normal. We had days above 30 in May, June, July, August. And so everybody had some good weather for the vacation. Now, precipitation was about 3/4 of what we normally get. We had that derecho in May, which was a nasty, nasty windstorm and a lot of damage. But hey, you can't forecast that 2 or 3 months in advance. So my sense is we're going to have a summer like we've had it a lot in recent years, and that is warmer than normal. But you know, Eden, your listeners and your viewers will be complaining about the heat and humidity as they're complaining about the lack of warm weather. I mean, that's normal in the Toronto area.
Absolutely. It is the Canadian way, and I wouldn't have it any other way, Dave. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Dave Phillips from Environment Canada, giving us some good news.